Hi, I'm gonna say good morning. We are not at work. I just saw the Fool card, taking a leap of faith. New beginnings for somebody, maybe. Someone's feeling adventurous. Someone's feeling possibly brand new. And then we got Temperance. Ooh. Anyways, welcome to the Temperance Star channel. I'm here to help deliver the collective a nice, lovely reading for today. I was shuffling. That was a bit of a chaotic intro. Because I was going to say good morning, good night, good evening, whenever you're catching this. But I be trying to catch the energy of the cards that I see when I'm shuffling, just to get some type of understanding of what the message may be for today for you guys. So with the Fool card and then with Temperance, someone might be feeling at peace. Someone may be feeling powerful. Someone may be feeling guided by the angels to take on a new beginning. Someone might be having faith in a new beginning. It's almost like, because like the original message I was having when I was about to start this reading was that someone's powers is increasing. So maybe your powers are increasing to the fact that you are about to, Emperor. You're taking control of your destiny, your path. You're having more faith in your path with the Fool card and the Temperance card being peeked out, and then now we're seeing the Emperor. It's almost like you're taking more control over your path. You're having more faith in your path, which is making you more powerful. So I think that's, and then we have the Eight of Pentacles, which is representing, again, like work. Remember I said, you're not at work. Like, as a remind myself, you're not at work, I would say, good morning. Like, you know, when you're at, like, when you're, like, around people, you're at work, you have to, like, you know, with the, be kind to people and stuff. It's interesting, like, thinking about work. It's almost like you may be taking a new pathway, and it's bringing you results, maybe bringing you a victory in some way. Ooh, there are 3 swords behind that. Wait a minute. Maybe some type of pain is leading you down this path. After some type of some type of enlightenment, of some type of heartache, a new pathway has opened up for you, and you're walking down it boldly and confidently, knowing that you are being guided by your ancestors, or being guided by your angels. You have more faith in them than possibly in the past, because you are now being more awakened. Your mind, your third eye, your powers are strengthening. That's like the original message I've got before I even pressed record, was that collective is starting to become more empowered. Their powers are becoming more stronger, and when your powers become more stronger, your environment starts to not be able to truly like handle you. They're not able to really grasp the new version of you. I know I'm jumping right into the reading and not even pulling no cards, but I know I get down kind of sometimes. But it's then the King of Swords, the truth. This is someone that's very intelligent. I just realized there's a butterfly in between 2 crescent moons behind the King of Swords. Transformation. I don't know if it's on this card or if that's just how it is in the tarot. Like right here, if you guys can see, there's like a butterfly in between the 2 crescent moons. And then there's like 2 bigger, but I don't know if those are butterflies or it's supposed to be representative of something else, but it looks like a butterfly to me. So yeah, you are definitely transforming right now, collective. So let's see what we get. Let's see what we get. 2 many cards. Let's see what we get. I got these new cards, but these cards are like, ooh. So we just, between my legs. So we got Justice in reverse. Let me show you guys. So we got Justice in reverse. And then we got the 6 of Swords in reverse and the High Priest. So we got the 6 of Swords in reverse and then the High Priest. OMG. Immediately, what I'm getting from this, Justice in reverse, the 6 of Swords, and then from the message that I was just saying, it's almost like someone tried to unfairly call judgment on something that they have no power of. Someone with the Emperor, that we peaked at. Ooh, the Four of Pentacles. Someone that could possibly be stingy over you, collective, over your resources with this Four of Pentacles. And then even seeing like that, the community behind this, well, this might be the most vibrant tarot deck I actually have. Like, I don't know why these pictures look so vibrant to me. Like, I'm like, this is the first time I'm like actually like seeing everything. Like, even this High Priest look, like everything just looks completely different. But yeah, with the Justice in reverse and then the Six of Swords in reverse, because Six of Swords is like moving away after like coming to some type of like truth, coming to some type of mental clarity, wanting to go to calmer waters. And then it's like, you know, they're moving away and they have these two, like, I don't know, it's like a mother and a child, or like, you know, you can interpret these two people as anything, and then someone guiding this person away, but it's in reverse. So it almost makes me feel like someone possibly tried to lead you in the wrong direction. They tried to cause false judgment. However, this High Priest, something above, whether it's you, whether it's someone around you, whether it's your angels, with the Temperance card that we saw that peeped out, whether it's people that are watching from a higher perspective, they see that this is false pathways, people trying to lead you down. So they're stepping in because they're trying to keep you from being able to attain some type of resource with this Four of Pentacles. Like, they're trying to be stingy with your resources, be stingy with money, be stingy with, tell me more. Ooh, what did I say? Money, Ten of Pentacles in reverse. This could be family. This could be family. And then we got the Three of Pentacles. This could be work. This is about money. This is about money. This is about money. What's behind this? We got the Five of Wands. Six of Wands, victory. And behind that is the Page of Pentacles in reverse. The Three of Pentacles. Yeah, this is definitely about people trying to collaborate with you, collective, or people that you were collaborating with. And then with the, it's like people trying to collaborate with you, but with this Page of Pentacles in reverse, it's almost like it was fake. It was fake hope of an offer. Like, the offer wasn't real. It wasn't genuine. It wasn't solid. It's a page. It was a manipulative offer. If anything, you lost in whatever you possibly invested in. You could have invested in this. And we got the Six of Wands. And then the Nine of Swords. Okay. What is going on? Give me, please clarify this High Priest. Please, spirits, angels, clarify this High Priest. We got the Emperor in reverse, child, but it came out with a stack of cards, but I'm not going to take it. With the Emperor in reverse, the Fool in reverse, the Knight of Cups in reverse, the Ten of Swords in reverse, and then the Chariot. These people try to keep you stuck. Oh my gosh. These are some controlling people who did not want you to come to realize that the emotional... Oh my goodness. All four of these cards. You came to some type of enlightenment. Or the divine did. Then the divine gave you some type of enlightenment. This whole stack right here was to clarify the High Priest. And this is what the High Priest came to realize in regards to this Ten of Pentacles being a loss. On why you did not have access to a Ten of Pentacles, or why you may have lost some type of financial gain. This could have been a house. This could have been you not being able to attain some type of success. Maybe a business venture, maybe being blocked from your creativity, being blocked from being able to plant the proper resources, plant the proper... Ooh, was that my stomach? That never happened before, and I ate today. What the heck? The stomach. Huh. But this Emperor in reverse, it gives me like this could be a father as well, a controlling dad, or a controlling boss. Yo, I swear these cards are so detailed. I've never seen these two things at the chairs. I don't even know what animal head that is. Is that two goat heads? And then why the Emperor look cockeyed? Anyways, it's like these people didn't want you to take this new beginning because they knew that if you took this, if you had faith in taking this new beginning, you would have came to realization just how controlling and manipulative some type of business or person was towards you and blocking you from taking a leap of beginning, and just how manipulative they were, and just how much swords they were putting behind your back. And it's like you had to release this, and maybe you came to realization that you had reaped a lot of karma from somebody else. Because people could take on other people's karma. Like, you could have came to realize that the only reason why somebody else or a family or a business, or take it how it resonates, was the only reason why they could have been successful was because of an injustice to all of the swords that they put in your back. I do not like these cards being so blurry, so I'm going to have to go into another deck. But that's what I'm getting with this Ten of Pentacles being in reverse, and then all this stack just like blurting out when I asked for the High Priest to be clarified. So that's kind of like effed. I can't lie. I cannot lie. And then we have the Page of Wands. Someone, ooh, and the Sun. Someone has new hope. Something's being revealed. Something was revealed to you, collective. Oh my goodness, something was revealed. Something was revealed. Something was revealed, and it was revealed in a very peaceful way. It wasn't revealed in a heartbreaking way. Something that could have been very painful to come to light didn't break you or hurt you. It was like oh, I understand. Like, that's what I'm getting. It's like, oh, I understand now. Like, I get it. Like, it's a very High Priest type of energy. It's not a Three of Swords type of energy. It didn't come out. Yeah, I cannot make this out. I cracked the deck. I said, it's not a Three of Swords type of energy. And it's not even upright. It's in reverse. That's exactly what I mean. It's not like this time. You've come to realize something that could have broke you, but it didn't break you. You have a very higher understanding of exactly why something played out exactly the way it did. Even if you could have lost a lot. You could have lost everything with this Ten of Pentacles being in reverse. Like, you could have lost everything. This is something that could have had you stuck. This could have had you stuck, your kids stuck, your kids stuck. Like, with the Justice in reverse, it's like you reap possibly a lot of bad karma for somebody else or something else. Like, you took on other people's burdens for a long time without you having a knowledge or awareness, or you may have had an awareness of it, but you took it on possibly just for the sake of a family with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. You may have had to stick around. This could have been like, with the Emperor in reverse coming out, this could have been like you sticking around someone that you knew wasn't getting their stuff together. You know, like, they could have had a problem. They could have had a drinking problem. They could have had a money problem where they constantly was losing money, and you guys had kids or something like that. You know, like, clothes have to constantly, my stomach was growling. Like, clothes had to have been bought for school. You know, Halloween's coming up. You know, kids want a certain Halloween costume. They can't get that certain Halloween costume because the person spent all the freaking Halloween money. Or, you know, holidays is coming up. The person sitting there running through the money can't even get the proper gifts for the kids. Or this could have happened like last year or the last couple of years and stuff, but you may have said, no more, this is not happening. I'm not going to allow me or my children or my future children or XYZ to continuously to suffer just because. The King of Swords, upright. Ooh, what's this? Oh my, the fucking y'all. You said no more. Y'all saw how it dropped? Am I making this up? Am I making this up? Come on. Come on. No more. Y'all, you are not allowing your family. This could be a family situation. This could be a you situation. But I'm giving as heavy family right now. I'm not going to lie. And I don't have kids. So the fact that I'm picking it up is why I'm thinking it's a family. I don't have kids yet. But it's giving like someone came to the realization they're not allowing someone with that Emperor in reverse. They're not allowing someone that's unstable. They're not. It's like somebody that has a problem with something. I'm picking up drinking problems. I'm picking up money problems. I'm picking up like they're not able to properly literally keep a household together. It's like you may have been taking a seat back to try to gather yourself the knowledge on what was really happening. But then once you start seeing other people suffering, like your children, maybe your pet not even getting the proper freaking food. Maybe your pet not going on a walk when it's supposed to go on a walk. Or the litter is starting to freaking stink up the whole house where you're going into work. And now you're sitting here smelling like freaking cat litter. So now people at work calling you freaking God knows what. They're talking about you and your clothes. And now you're sitting here dealing with gossip at work because your partner is lacking at certain things at the house where it's like trickle effects happening just because of someone not being able to keep themselves and their vices together. And it comes back onto you. And you're trying your best to keep it all together because possibly a facade, maybe this could be somebody you collected. Maybe you got with someone before you were aware of, how people change. Because people change. People could promise you the world. People could promise you the world. Or with the Fool card being in reverse that we saw, it's like they promised you something, you took a leap of faith, but it was the wrong direction. It wasn't the right choice. Because we saw the Emperor in reverse, we saw the Fool card in reverse, and we saw something else, but I completely forgot. But with this Five of Swords, it's like you've come to the realization that there's no more suffering. There's no more allowing someone to continue having control over you and your destiny. Whether it's your destiny, your family's destiny, your children's destiny, and you're not allowing that to trickle into your karma. With the Four of freaking Wands, it's like there's so much other happiness in other places, other areas, so much passion in other places, more celebration to be had. And then we got the freaking Knight of Swords. You moving with the quickness to this freaking Four of Wands. Maybe there is somebody in your, oh my god, Four of freaking Swords. Oh my gosh, like there's no, like you are gone. This may have happened already. You're gone. You may have left the situation already. That Emperor in reverse, you're not allowing that person to control you. And with the Emperor coming upright that we peep, it's like now you realize that you have to be your own emperor of your own life. Maybe you allowed yourself to give that title to somebody else because maybe of social dynamics growing up and knowing like, okay, maybe if this is a woman and a man and you're a woman collective, maybe you were taught to allow the man to lead and you allowed the man to lead and all they did was lead you to hell. And then you had to sit there and reap on all their karma, and you don't like that because it's like, yeah, they could be having the time of their life partying with their boys and spending all types of money and losing things financially because deep down they're confused and they're not truly understanding what's happening, but they're content with stuff. They're content with everything that's happening. But you're gonna have to silently suffer, and then your children's gonna have to silently suffer, and then if they don't properly get the right help, then their children's gonna have to freaking silently suffer. And it's like you don't want to continue that. The Empress, you have to step into your Empress energy. You have to balance both of them. You may have just wanted to sit back and relax and be a mom, be nurturing. But if you're constantly nurturing without being properly nurtured back, how is the household going to stick together? I'm getting, how is the seeds going to be properly planted if the seeds are constantly being dug up out and swallowed? And the seeds could be anything, like literally anything. And this doesn't have to be a family dynamic. This could literally just be This could be work too. This could be a boss, 5 of Swords. This could be... I'm picking up heavy family vibes, so I can't lie. I'm gonna pick up heavy family vibes. Which I typically don't. Like, I think in the beginning I used to. Sending more angels. I'm gonna a couple more cards and I'm gonna go in. Yup, you called judgment on the... You've called judgment. We got the Judgment card, the Strength card, and the Fool in reverse card. You called judgment and you gathering the strength from the bad decision that you may have realized you made. You made a bad decision with this Fool card in reverse. This bad decision could have been anything. This could have been a bad decision in a job you worked at, a bad decision in a place you lived in. You realized this was not the right this is not the right decision you did, because all it did was give you nothing but loss. And with that 5 of Pentacles we saw in reverse, it's like you're done being left out in the cold. You're done being the one who has to suffer while watching other people be happy with suffering. Because other people will be glad to be in hell. Okay, other people have no problem being in hell, because in their eyes it's not hell, it's just normal to them. It's just normal. Everybody does it. Everyone lives like this. Like, what are you complaining about? This is how the dynamics is. This is how we were raised. This is how, you know, the office is. This is how friends are. This is how baddies are. This is how, you know, when you go out to drink, this is how we're supposed to act. Like, everybody has this social concept of what certain things are supposed to be. So then when you start to look at things and the decisions that you made, and then you start reaping the karma that you were reaping, and you start realizing that you're stuck and you're not comfortable being stuck, because deep down you have something pulling you, hey, you don't like this. This high priest in you is telling you, hey, get the fuck out of here. Get out of here. You don't like this. This is in any type of scenario, because I'm talking to the collective. You don't like it here. You don't like this person. You don't like this job. You don't like this friend group. You don't like this neighborhood. You don't like it here. This state, you don't like it here. Get out of here. It's not doing nothing but hold you back. And you're just reaping karma for other people. Other people like being in hell. That don't mean you gotta be in hell. That don't mean you gotta lose all your resources and your abundance that the divine wants to give you. You have a 10 of Pentacles waiting to just be benounced to you, drop down to you. But you can't do that if you're sitting here surrounded by people who just want to take and be happy with where they're at. So you've come to the realization, hey, I made a bad choice. I made a bad choice. I made a bad investment. Let me get out of here. And you're pulling on your strength. The angels are here. Your ancestors are here. Your higher self is here. The wisdom from overlooking the situation with the high priest is here. And you've made a judgment call. And like I said, with that the 3 of Swords in reverse that we saw, it's like, it's not even, there's no bitterness to you either. There's no bitterness to you either. It's like you're content with moving on. It's like a bittersweet. It's like stuff that the people probably said, look, and then we got the 4 of Pentacles in reverse now. It's like stuff that other people would probably say here. I'm leaving it. I'm going in another deck because this is crazy. What's behind it? Then we got the Emperor. Like I said, you have to be your own emperor. You have to be, y'all hear that honk? You have to be your own emperor, and you've come to that realization that you have to be your own emperor. Let's pull on. I got a new deck. I got the Shapeshifters now. I'm only gonna pull 1 card from here because y'all know this deck, child. This deck, well, these cards are so beautiful. But the oracle's messages will have me in over here for such a long time. And I still have to read it to know what it's about. Because I don't know the messages by heart. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't. But I'm going to pull 1 card just for this message. 1 card divine for the collective in this message. 1 card for them. Ooh. 1 card. So we got number 35, and look, butterflies again. You're transforming, and this is, you are like anyone else. Your contradictions and complexities are interesting. And then behind it, because it was 2 cards I dropped, and then we also have the dragonfly mermaid. You've attracted wonderful news, and this lady's pregnant. So you can be pregnant with the Empress card that we saw that peeped out. You can be pregnant, and maybe you've come to realize that maybe the person you got pregnant by is not the road you want. Look, the snow, and we got Snow White with all the animals. It's like with Snow White, it's like you have to. I don't know why I got pet vibes earlier. That says something about pets too. It's like, you made me realize, like, this person can't even take care of the pet. How are they gonna take care of a baby? Like, it's like certain stuff that you like starting to like come to realize regarding this person. I'm not taking both those cards, but because I'm only want to read for the message for this one. But that's what I just got. Is like, if you're pregnant, this is for small people. It's like you can't realize, like, if this person can't even take care of a pet, how are they gonna take care of a child? Or, you know, like, it's like certain stuff you've come to realize, like, and a pet and a child is 2 different things, but you can see the habits of someone just based off of something just like that, you know? So yeah, let's see what the you are unlike anyone else, and with the you are unlike anything else, and then with all of these butterflies, it's like you're constantly transforming. So when you're constantly transforming, you're constantly going to be in environments that you're going to outgrow, and people are going to look at you like, oh, so you think you're better than us? So you think you're better than us just because you shed your skin and now you have a new color palette of wings. But it's not that you think that you're better. It's more so that the divine is constantly carrying you through phases, through different gardens, for you to collect different knowledge, because they got a gift for you. They have abundance for you that they want to give you, that you may not be like so in the need dire to care to try and even get. You may just care about your family, your children, and their destinies. But because you care about that so much, and the divine knows you care about that so much, they know that in all reality, you're going to need abundance to make all of that happen. So because they know you need abundance to make all of that happen, they constantly carry you through these seasons of people, of jobs, of maybe like living situations. I just looked at my window, like living situations, cities, environments that constantly are challenging you to grow, to change, to develop knowledge, wisdom, so that you're able to pass it down to your generation, to your babies. Because every wisdom is power. So with this card, the message is, as caterpillars undergo metamorphosis, they turn to a sort of mush inside their cocoons. So too in your life, everything seems to have lost direction and feel quite meaningless. Sorry. But you will regroup, reform, and transform. A new world speaks of a necessary process you must undergo in order to create an important change. Developing new friendships, repairing damaged relationships, working on your skills in an area that does not come easy to you, making difficult choices about your integrity, all are addressed by the beings in this card, as they too have undergone the challenge of change. You will notice that on the card there are beings who are hybrid, the butterfly frogs, who are at once not quite one thing or another. This is how your changes can seem to others sometimes. Which are you? You see? They may ask this or that. Many in life will want you to fit nicely into a category so they can easily label you and not undergo the difficult task of truly knowing who you are. You do not have to choose between things. Humans are often contradictory. Simply be true to you. Be a frog with wings. Be all of who you are and experiment. Let others be puzzled. You have the courage to defy boxes, labels, and other ways of avoiding truly knowing people in the world. There is no one like you. This is the universe's only chance to have you in this world. Being your own self is not always easy. You have gone through a very difficult time, but you have passed the test and been reborn. You have done well to keep going, and now you can begin to see how worthwhile all the change and sacrifices were. Although it seemed you were in endless middle ground where you had no outcome and only repetitive tasks, judgment, and criticism for your choices, a new time begins now. We saw justice and judgment. There will be more enjoyment and fulfillment and less to worry about, and some things that once were difficult will now be simple for you. There will be exciting new people for you to meet, and some of your old friends will come on this journey of change with you. You worried, didn't you, about whether this time of goodness and hope would come? Well, have no doubt, it is here. So then there's like a divination part to it, but the message is very clear to me. You know, it's transformation, which is basically what I got from the King of Swords card because of the butterflies. So I'm happy that this card came out because it fits perfectly. So collective, you are changing, you are transforming, and people around you are going to question if it's authentic, if it's real. Are you gonna just come back? But people just try to keep you stuck, okay? Because some people like to be in hell. And you know, when you are in a garden, you like to see color. I'm looking at my beautiful orange bouquet that I have now. Remember I was talking about a purple one, like now it's freaking orange. Like people like to stay in dark gray areas, or when the flowers and grass dies, they don't care that it died. You might care that the grass died or the flowers died or the plants and this, and you know, the trees are now in winter season. Maybe you don't like winter season in some areas. Maybe you're someone who like wants it to be summer all the time. Maybe you want to pick your bags up and go to a place where you know it's always summer. I was just looking at the some type of a video clip about Midsummer, the movie Midsummer. I don't need to pick that up, but that's a good movie reference, because in that movie it was about a girl going through a crazy horrible breakup, and she ends up going on a crazy trip. Not a crazy breakup, but a breakup while also experiencing the death. I'm not gonna spoil it. Terrible experience this girl was having, just for her to end up at a middle of nowhere cult that ends up transforming her while she was going through a difficult time. They're the only ones who understood her. And you know, that's possibly what you're going to experience now that you're taking this leap of faith and you called judgment on the bad decisions you've made, you know. And it's a very peaceful energy that I'm feeling. It's like a lot of stuff could have broken you, but it didn't. I'm gonna pull like a couple more cards. Just keep flapping your wings, you know, with that Temperance card that we saw in the beginning. Oh my gosh. It's like with this 8 of Cups in reverse, it's like people don't want you to move forward. And we got the 3 of Wands. People are going to try to cling on to you like their life depended on it. Okay, collective, I just want you to be prepared for that. They're going to try to cling on to you like their life depended on it. All right, so just do your best to not allow that to happen. Yeah, okay, if you gotta cut people off and get into a very serious energy where you let people know that you're not playing, about your new beginnings, about your faith and confidence in yourself, because you have to be confident in the things that you know with this High Priest card. Okay, you got to be confident that the divine is guiding you, and everything that you are being told regarding your path is true, because it is. Don't allow people to come in and try to blur it and drag you back to hell. Don't. Tell me a couple more cards to end off this reading, angels. Thank you so much. I like this deck too. I like all my decks. I keep buying decks. I'm just like, I don't know why. You got the Moon in reverse. So with the Moon in reverse, it makes me feel we got pets again. Do you have pets? You might have pets, collective. You might have pets, collective. The Moon in reverse. And then the Knight of Pentacles in reverse at the bottom of the deck. Tell me more, because the Moon in reverse is things that you're not aware of, things that's hidden to you. But with the High Priest, is like you're aware of stuff. So what's this Moon in reverse? Tell me more. Ooh, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. And then the 5 of Swords in reverse. Maybe you're unaware that you putting an end to all of the drama is what's going to turn your wheel. Tell me more about this Moon in reverse and this. Yep. You're very, it's like you just have this like happy-go-lucky. You have this very happy-go-lucky type of like attitude, collective, to the fact that you are so unaware of the type of life that you're about to have. And the wheel is turning. The wheel in reverse, it's not giving me like stuck energy or like it's gonna turn in a bad favor. It's giving me that this is hidden. It's like your fortune is very hidden to you. And the reason why your fortune and your abundance is hidden to you is because the divine wants you to continuously transform. You think butterflies know the color of their wings when they're caterpillars? No, they don't know the color of their wings. They don't know that they're even freaking butterflies. They know that they're just caterpillars. And they know that they have to do certain things to survive. And that's basically what I'm getting from this message, is that the divine, we got 2 high priests out. Okay? This is all hidden to you for a reason. It's almost like your protection. This is to keep you protected. They don't want you to know your abundance, almost because they know all of what you have to go through to unlock this 10 of Pentacles. They know what you have to go through. They know what you're going to. They know what you're going to, but they know what you have to go through. So they keep this hidden from you. They keep this wheel of fortune that's constantly turning hidden from you. All you know, and we got the Judgment in reverse at the bottom of the deck. It's almost like all you know is that you're constantly feeling like you have some type of like bad luck, because you may have seen yourself in constant situations where you're constantly questioning, did I make the right decision? Did I go down the right path? Did I do the right thing? Why am I constantly in this energy where I feel like I made the wrong choice? But it's like the divine wants you to know you didn't make the right choice. This is all divinely constructed for you. It's for you to learn. It's for you to develop your intuition. It's for you to develop knowledge and wisdom, because they know that you have strength. They know that you are strong enough to overcome these situations and then call judgment on them. They know that you're going to call judgment on them. You may feel like it's some type of like thing that you've done wrong, but you didn't do nothing wrong. You ain't do nothing wrong. And that's why, in a way, you're always easily able to heal from these situations, because deep down, your heart knows you didn't do nothing wrong to end up in the situations you've ended up in. It's always the other people that's done stuff wrong. It's these other people who are trying to pass on their bad karma to you. But the divine does never allows that to happen. They always step in immediately to stop that from happening, okay? And they always expect you to step into your Emperor energy, because you sometimes are typically in some type of Empress energy where you allow things to just be peaceful and calm, or maybe a Temperance energy, balanced and nice and calm, and seeing things from a, I would say, overhead bird's eye view, I would say. And they know that the Emperor in you is going to come out, or the King of Swords in you, because we saw the King of Swords multiple times. The King of Swords in you with that butterfly behind it is going to come out eventually and completely cut off whatever needs to get cut off, and then you're going to transform. And then once you transform, the wheel turns. But you don't even know that the wheel is turning in your benefit, and it's turning for your future. And it's like you're taking a new leap of, you're going on a new beginning. This was at the bottom of the deck. You're going on a new beginning with new faith, new hope, new ideas, because of the lesson you just learned. And you wouldn't have been able to learn that lesson had you not overcame the last one so gracefully. so peacefully, calling judgment on it, having the strength. And then you keep it, it's like it's so hidden. You do it so, it's like you do it so innocently. It's like you just look like this innocent little butterfly that just gets up and flies away. And then it's like with that five of swords that we saw, it's like then you leave everybody in chaos and they're just confused. And that's why they question, like, was any of this real? And they second guess you, but you know who you are. You know who you are. I saw the Justice again, and I saw the Empress. Tell me more. One more card, and I'm closing this. One more card. Wow. Didn't I just say Five of Wands, y'all? Didn't I just say Five of Wands? You leave people in a 5. If it's reversed, it's reversed, but it's because you put an end to the conflict because you be in some type of, you don't like it. Once you see that people like to be in hell, you get up, you get up and you leave. And you go on to your 10 of Cups because you like peace. Other people don't like peace. So you get up out of there and you go to your 10 of Cups. This, I asked for an ending. This was the ending. This is the ending. You put an end to the conflict. You call judgment because you have higher knowledge, because you have a wheel that is constantly turning that you are unaware of because it wasn't reversed. But there is a wheel constantly turning that you may not believe, because guess what? You might just end up in another situation where you are now learning a new lesson that you may second guess. How did I get here? How did I get here? But it is for your 10 of Cups. Emotional fulfillment, bliss, happiness. We did see the Sun card. Ultimate happiness is in the cards for you. It is. It is. This was a beautiful reading. Absolutely beautiful. But that's all for today, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the reading. I hope you was able to relate to the message. If not, I'm sure there'll be another reading on the channel that you can relate to, or one coming in the future. So don't be shy. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Don't feel shy to comment either. I love comments, okay? I love comments. I love knowing that you guys can relate to the message. So that is all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys very, very soon. Bye.